Welcome to SubscriberNation.com, where you'll meet the creators behind amazing online video channels, sharing their stories, inspiration, and hottest tips, and helping you learn from their success. Welcome, Subscriber Nation. Today I have with me Cristóbal Ross from Gringolandia. This is a web series, I guess, shot in New York City, talking a little bit about views of people from South America, about what they think about life in the United States. But I'm going to have Cristóbal tell us a little bit about himself and a little bit more about the show, and we'll throw in a clip from the show too. Cristóbal, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thanks, Brighton, for inviting me. Well, as you said, the show is called Gringolandia, and my story is basically I'm an engineer by career, and I just love movies so much, so I quit my job and moved to New York and started this series about coincidentally about a Chilean immigrant struggling to succeed in New York, and this guy tries to open his own Chilean hot dog cart company. That's the premise, and it's a comedy. It's shot mockumentary style, and it's been pretty successful here in Chile mainly. We have like 2 million views on our YouTube channel.
Well, very nice to meet you.
You can call me Dick.
Are you sure? Raro el nombre que le ponen acá a la gente. Sería como si en Chile como si uno se llamara Pichula. ¿Puedo decir Pichula?
We just finished shooting season 2, and we're premiering now in October, so we're really happy about it.
Wonderful. So you're coming to us from Chile now, but the show is shot in New York, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, great. So you kind of told us a little bit about how you got started, and maybe you can tell us a little bit about what is inspiring you.
What's inspiring me right now? I mean, I see a lot of potential in the web series industry, if you can call it like that. I think it's going to become an industry eventually, and I see a lot of freedom for creators. It's the digital advertising, budgets are growing globally faster than ever. I mean, and all the TV advertising is kind of steady, but all the newspaper is dropping fast. Yeah. The habits of entertainment, the consumption of entertainment are changing really fast. So I think eventually advertisers are aware of this, and they're investing even more. So the sooner we can get our flag there and become good at it, I think there's a big chance of making a living out of this. So that would be the main goal, and I'm really excited about all this, the adventure and the experience. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really exciting to explore this new ground. Like nobody has the answer yet, so I think that's a really big challenge, and I'm going after it inspires me a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, this is a very exciting time to be in the world of digital and online video. Why don't you tell us about a time that was maybe a little less inspirational, a time that you learned from a mistake? Yeah,
well, mistakes, I made a lot of them, and we make them every day, and that's the cool thing about them, that you can only learn from them if they happen to you. So right now I'm struggling with a client I have, which I had an agreement of a branded content. That's the client's brand appearing organically in the story, and I made a mistake of not getting a really detailed signed agreement and making sure that all the stakeholders within the company agree on that. So the marketing guys agreed on this, but the PR people from New York didn't, and they weren't aware about the script or the deal. So once they wanted to get approval from them, they couldn't. So actually, we're now like trying to solve this problem. Like I'm in the middle of it, so I don't know exactly what the outcome is going to be. But what I do know is that I should have done something better from the beginning. So if you're talking with any clients, make sure that everything's really, detailed and everyone's agreed on before shooting. Because like after you shoot, you're stuck with footage.
It's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we can move right into money then, skip around a little bit, because you do monetize your show a little differently. You don't use YouTube ads, but you use kind of branding and sponsorship. So why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about how that works?
Yeah, sure. It's like, well, first you need to have a show with followers and enough, traction and the audience and potential to at least to get an interview first. So that's the first thing. You need a good content, and then when you have the numbers, there's a lot of ways to monetize. You could say like merchandising or putting up events just for fans. That's ways to do it. But I found the way that brings you more money with not less effort, but at least assures you like that enough money to make the show. It's going directly to brands and offer them this innovation product. And what basically I've done, it's two things. I've got money from sponsors that are presenters of the show, meaning that their logo appears on the opening sequence and the credits. Also throughout all the social media platforms we're in. And secondly, branded content, that it's something that's really, it's kind of new, but brands are using it more and more. And that would mean branded content means you're integrating the brand organically into the story, into the script. So it's shown in a like non-violent way.
Yeah, it's kind of
way of saying
there.
It's like, yeah, so it's like seamless, but it doesn't spoil the story. And like on the way around, it boosts the story. It's used for the story's benefit and not against. So it's a big challenge to write something like that. But if you accomplish something like this, it's really valuable, and the brands are willing to pay for it. So I think that would be the way to go if you want to monetize this in a a bigger way.
Yeah, wait, my next interview coming up is actually going to be Billy Goldman from Intel, and I don't know if you've seen the web series. I think it's called The Power Inside, but Intel and Toshiba have done branded content. So the computers you see are Toshiba computers. It's an amazing web series. You wouldn't really know that it's all about, that it's Intel and Toshiba, except for their logo shows up in the beginning, and it's The Power Inside, which is a play on Intel's.
That's the name of the series. I'm just going to write it down.
Power Inside, yeah.
Power Inside.
Yep. And actually, there's 3 of them. I think they're slightly different, but they're always inside. Great. Would you be willing to share with us, like, how much with your 2 million views, like, how valuable is that to a how much money are you able to make off of that?
In terms of, like, big numbers, first you gotta keep your costs low. I don't aim like my season is like 6 episodes long, so that's the minimum amount you can like tell story, I'd say.
Yep.
Like that's cost. And then from the revenue point of view, if you want to put a pre-roll, if you want to pay to advertise brand on YouTube, you gotta pay something like for every view, I think it's like let me see, it's 0.02 cents, like 2 cents. Yeah, it's like 2 cents. 2 cents. So that's something that's like a benchmark, something you can show the advertiser, say, hey, pay me 2 cents every view. And so instead of advertising pre-rolls of your like YouTube ads, they usually have, you can sponsor mine. So if you add up, you would say if you have 1 million views, how much is that? How much is this?
2 cents
million views would be, it's like
we'll do the math.
20,000.
Okay.
That's 20,000.
Great. Yeah. Well, good to know, because
so
that's much more successful than just straight YouTube advertising.
Yeah, and with $20,000, I think you can finance a low budget web series that has production value enough to and the quality to attract the brand. So that's big numbers. I'd say that's
definitely
numbers.
Cool.
So then everything depends on your negotiation or not negotiation, selling skills, I'd say.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Well, let's move forward, and maybe you can mention a piece of equipment that you can't live without.
I'd say my Mac. I mean, like I'm more like a EP than a like. I directed and wrote the series, but like I spent most of the time, like in my Mac. So this is my office, so it's invaluable.
What is next for you?
I'm currently working on season 2 and try to sell season 3. I'm working on 3 other web series projects.
Cool.
One is like travel based. It's like a road trip. It's going to be branded content for the Chilean entertainment, like Chilean tourism industry.
Yeah.
So that's mixing, industries. I'm making a rock-related web series. So I'm getting into the music world that also struggles with the same financial, challenges. So I think it's a good partner. It's a good industry to partner with. And I'm making another web series for teenagers. I mean, like they know how to use social media better than us. They're the future. So I'm trying to, say, hey, I'm here. So yeah, we're designing something just for them. Shorter, much faster, really dynamic. It's like almost schizophrenic, like really, really fast, so they have a really much shorter attention span that we do. So
well, great. Well, let's wrap things up, and if you could just tell the audience how they can find you and Gringolandia, and that will be it for us today. Cool.
You can Google it. Gringolandia is going to be probably the first things to pop up. But otherwise, you can put a website. Find us on Facebook. We don't have a website, so
okay. Great. Well, I'll post
Facebook,
those in the links.
You're gonna see the main character's face, the funny face, on the biography. So yeah.
Great.
Thanks, Brighton.
Well, thank you very much, Cristóbal, and Subscriber Nation. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn. Let everyone know what you learned today in the comment section at subscribernation.com, where you'll also find more hot tips and resources. And if you aren't already a Subscriber Nation subscriber, click here. Click here to find another interview, or here to see more from today's guest.
Hi, my name is Billy Goldman. I'm with Intel and the Inside series. I'm going to be on Subscriber Nation next Sunday, so come watch.